This should be the posters from the exhibition and the magazine. We are really happy that we've been able to have this conversation with this German art critic from Hanover. It looks cool, I think, and I'm happy that they included so many images, no? Like this apartment is here, for instance.
Oh, it's a good print.
Mm-hmm. We've been renting it since 2017. We were living here.
For around 4 years.
We decided to keep this place as a studio. I think both me and Roman, we don't really can consider ourselves as this kind of artists who create these different worlds, you know, to escape the reality.
Yeah.
But we rather trying to deal with that reality by finding a way to comment it. Since the full-scale invasion, the sun is still shining and seasons are changing. And it's like, you know, they still sell the coffee in the shop. The world goes on. People come here, sometimes I'm surprised that, oh wow, I didn't expect that to be so kind of normal. And we often work with this normality.
On this pedestal, we will again place the architectural detail made of limestone, which once decorated the ancient temple.
Here you can see the explosions in the museum film.
Artifacts from the museum were basically stolen by Russian army when they were leaving the occupied Kherson region. So we filmed what was left.
On these 4 pedestals, we will put, if we find them, all 4 stucco pots of the timber grave culture, 15 to 25 centimeters high, with rounded walls, a geometric ornament made with impressions of a rope and a toothed stamp. The pots are dated to the 18th to 12th centuries BCE.
They were not stealing it because of the idea they wanted to enrich themselves. This is an erasure of history, and it was made in this professional manner with the help of historians that were coming from Russia, and also with the help of invited museums worker from Russia.
Only one object that they decided to left. Very hard cannon, and occupiers understand that it's too hard, and they left it. Opened the project and talked about the very beginning.
Let's do it. Let's do it. The title is Open World. This is a term used in the gaming world.
We talked a lot about Ukrainians who left Ukraine, who left their homes, about this homesickness, about this nostalgia. We give the opportunity to the boy who left Ukraine connect with his home with the help of remote control CyberDog.
Валентина Васильівна Нечипоренко. Добрий день.
We were able to use it as a tool to reconnect with his family, the Yaroslav, the boy's family, which is living in Zaporizhia, 35 kilometers from the front line.
Увага. Камера. OBS. OBS є.
It's abandoned school after the shellings. For last 2 years, it's without any children. It's very close to the nature. That's why this snake is here. I was with the camera, and Yarema just told me, just look to the right. And I look to the right, and I see the snake in this condition, crazy condition.
A lot of things in this film look a bit staged, although it's not.
this scene with the girl, for me always it's looking like some staging scene, but it was fully documentary.
Це хто? Привіт, дівчинка. Як тебе звати?
Поліна.
Аліна, мене звати Ярік. А що ти тут робиш?
Вот смотри на жаб.
На жаб? Ну, так може я теж піду на жаб подивлюсь.
А ты собака? Да?
Да, я собака. Я робособака.
It was one of the first shot of the first
The
day
very
of
first shot.
very first shot, and we just make a wreck and this girl is appeared.
Maybe that's because the robot dog, you know, it attracts something to happen because people are curious about it, and even supposedly snakes. And you know, if you have this equipment, you can play around with it because you are not afraid that it will be beaten or something.
А ты можешь вот так прыгать?
Прыгать могу, а ну сейчас попрыгаю. О!
The community, Ukrainian community, is basically has been splitted, has been divided, and you can feel this tension. You know, having a conversation with your friends that are abroad. Sometimes there are disconnects. That's why we came up with this idea of a robot dog that is essentially something that is present but not present, because we can connect through image, through voice. Since the war, this new reality of modern conflicts, so much related to technology, that to find this difference now is really hard, since you know these DJI drones that are basically now a main weapon on the front line is actually a civilian toy, and you can buy it in Amazon for a couple of $100. When you look at this robot, it was also made not for the war purposes at the very beginning, and now the military is trying to change it, to transform it.
Здравствуйте. Ярослав.
Now Ukrainians are actually believe in future of technology because this is one of the chances of our survival as a nation. With these drones, for instance, this is, you know, the better you are in this equipment, in this technology, the more likely you will survive.